Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 17 of our Anglophile achievement run here as Great Britain. Today we'll finish our war with Portugal, and I don't know, do something else maybe. We'll see. Mostly the war with Portugal, though, at least, to grab their colonies and stuff like that. I mean, I don't see why not. They have a lot of stuff to take, such as, where is it? Concede stuff, because I want all of it. I want all of your things, except for maybe colonies, because that's a waste of my colonial limit and money. So none of that. But other than that, yeah, sure. Yeah, we already have 3 colonies, so I don't really want a 4th one. We have this Spanish one down here that I'll be taking for myself, and of course I'll just, I guess just add it there. I mean, that doesn't make a difference, but sure, whatever. I think I'll also be making this trade company as well, because why not? Now this moves to the Caribbean. Apparently, that's what we're doing, even though it can directly go towards the English Channel. Apparently the West Indies is doing that. I guess that's for their own gain. I guess that kind of makes sense. And then about some of that, you know, goes down over to Bordeaux, where it all pushes forward. Actually, about half of it pushes... No, it is all... Actually, all of it pushes forward. Yeah, I think we're still doing the best we can with our trade situation. I kind of just want to make sure. Now, as for Portugal, taking this would be a bad decision because it maximizes our pain and suffering and casualties, which I don't really want to do. Woods, grasslands. Actually, this would be fine, wouldn't it? Yeah, this would be fine. This should be no penalty for us here. I don't think. Now, saying I don't think doesn't make it true. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Stack wipe, easy. Easy money, we're done. Move towards Aveiro, and give me my next conversion, please. Unity being... Oh wow, all of these suck, actually. That is so expensive. Albania. Or Albania? I don't know, really, but... yeah, all of these suck. All of them. That's great. I don't really want to convert that. Albania, or something. I don't actually... Where is that? Down here, yeah, that's gonna be a pain to change over, isn't that? Ooh boy, oh boy. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it? All right then, move you down to Aveiro. I don't think we should have any problems here. We just need to take Lisboa, and we should be pretty much done, honestly. So there should be no problems here. Let's move the fleet out actually to make that go a little bit smoother. It also looks like they have, like, really good defensiveness. Oh, at least some decent defensiveness. Move you guys here. And over here. And they'll come back around and siege Beja for us. And that should be it. I don't think we need to take anything else. Unless, of course... Well, no, you did actually take the capital, didn't you? Because that's down here. Yeah, so we can take anything we want, pretty much. Yeah, sure. Alright, then. Easy war with Portugal. Hopefully no coalitions or anything similar looking. Castile, I mean, yeah, there's the Papal State. They don't like us very much, remember that. Burgundy, I mean, if I don't take anything in Europe, then, yeah, we should be fine. Probably fine. Not likely, but possibly. We can also take the next idea for our quality ideas. No, I definitely want the Spanish square beforehand. I might have to rely on... Oh, no, wait. We're already ahead of time in admin. Psh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, now this is gonna take a while if we ever do get to Albania. I don't think it will because... Well, they've taken it, I guess. I thought maybe the rebels did, but no, the rebels are far too far, I guess. They're too far away for that. Global tariffs won't do me much good. I only have 1 colony, but like, they give me some stuff, I guess. Admin or Diplo? Well, I guess Diplo? Yeah, we haven't been doing much actual annexing. And once we're done with all the stuff that we've been doing here, namely these 2 colonies here, once we're done with those, also free merchant by the way, once we're done with those, what we're going to do is go down to Africa and start conquesting West and Central Africa. Maybe even East Africa, because we do have this, remember, so we have the range to go here. Which would be quite nice. Also, we need to use Well, we can use this for exploration. I want to get to India pretty soon, actually, and start conquesting there. That does require a little bit of dominance, especially in stuff like the, especially like in Ivory Coast. Now, as for this, it could go one or two ways, the clergy here. If we accept them, they're going to lose some power in about 5 years. We cannot last 5 years, I can assure you that. So we'll have to reject their authority, and that'll make them angry, but too bad, because we can't really last that long. It's not even worth it to try, really. Exploration's done, though. Hey, that's pretty cool. Are you done? Like, there's no more exploration? I guess that does need to be a finished colony. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's fine. New technology. Okay, we won't take that yet. But new religion swap. Very good. Still somehow didn't get Lisboa, and I am 24,000 manpower in the hole, which is a lot of fun. Come on, boys, give me some Lisboa, please. Thank you. That should be pretty much max war score. I don't even know if I needed max war score. Depends on what I plan to do here. Because I can take everything here. Do you have colonies anywhere else? Oh, the French have been doing more colonies. Oh, thank you so much, France. Blessed. I love you so much, France. Ah, free colonies are the best kind of colonies. Also, what is this? Oh, okay. Okay. What else do you have, Portugal? No more trading ports, no more trade weird global empire thing? Because all that would be left would be like this stuff, and I think I would die. I might immediately die while doing this. But would it be worth it? Maybe a little bit. Maybe this would be worth it. I would die, but not too bad. I would die a little bit. That would be Milan, the Papal States, Burgundy, Castile, Portugal, not yet, but they will definitely join. And Savoy and Milan. Ooh, Savoy doesn't matter. Maybe keep Lisboa? Can I do this instead? That's even worse, because now you have Ferrara in there too. Okay. Can I do this? Or this, sorry. Yeah, I can do that. War reps. And do not be friends with anyone else, pretty much. No, you won't accept that, really? By how much? Like 1? Yeah, sure, okay. More Portuguese land, please, and thank you very much. And that kind of works for me. I get to take Portugal's stuff for free. Well, kind of free, but not really free. I think I have claims on all this, too. Not these two, I have claims on Coimbra and Lisboa, of course, but Lisboa is not going to happen this war. That's a done deal right there, I think. Here we go, thank you for all the stuff. It's all going to be going to the West Indies, except for this, because I don't want it. And everything else is a pretty easy core. Boop, 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 done. Ideas is a no thanks, because I want to take the next thing. These guys can group up together. Bring their ships into port. Missions are fulfilled, which would be just to subjugate France, and anything else? No, not really, which is good. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so who's gonna try and kill me first? Because I know it's gonna be someone. It's always someone who starts it off. I was thinking maybe it'd be Burgundy this time around, but who knows, might see the Papal State hate me enough. Really depends. Okay, so we're very slowly conquesting across Iberia here, which is nice. However, I don't think Europe likes me very much for this. And so, I don't think I'll do much of this for a little while. And there goes my voice, of course. Now, we could go into Sweden, or of course Denmark or something. We'd have to cause, we'd have to force Sweden to release Finland in order to take Sweden as a vassal. Or I could just, like, take some of their cores, create Finland, and then just use that as reconquest, which would work just fine as well. Either or, doesn't really matter. I did talk about that merchant, which I do have now. I think. This doesn't matter here, it's all moving anyway. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, so I'm feeding from all the primary nodes. Next, over here, you are not feeding to what I want. Even though I have a lot of influence here. I can probably move about 3 ducats over. Maybe, 2.5 to 3. Over here, we can definitely flex a lot of our influence by doing this. So I think I'll do that instead. Any more claims? I actually can get a lot of claims on Iberia here. Now, I'm surprised there are no, like, what do you even call these? I guess, like, reverse... You know how, like, the Spanish did that one thing with the Armada where they tried to, like, go in and set up a puppet government, or change the royalty in England because they were the wrong religion? I feel like there should be, like, an opposite for that. I'm surprised there are, like, no Iberian claims whatsoever for Britain. I'm sure there's a reason behind it, but I don't know what it is. Kind of surprised about that. Also, I feel like my game's running slower than normal. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But I'm not too worried about it. Let's go over here and let's decrease our maintenance just by a little bit, down to about there. Make some money back while we, I guess, kind of fix that. We can also, afford trade company investments. Right, yeah, we're rich now. Forgot about that. Let's start building some buildings then. Definitely that one. Kind of, yeah, sure. Those are okay. Trade. Yeah, these two are fine. Definitely, yeah, okay, that's about it. Alright, nice, not bad. Grant aid for... Oh, wow, you're gonna do this to me now? Really? Right now? I mean, money's just money. I mean, I don't have a problem with going into peacetime debt. I just sort of preferred if I got that event before I spent all that money on buildings. Because I'm not going to get rid of the buildings. I still want the buildings, of course, but I can just pay back the debt. Woo! Okay, Sir Thomas Gresham's currency reform. English financier, born in London. Is it supposed to be financier or financier? I don't know. And educated at the University of Cambridge, after attending the university, he was apprenticed to his uncle, a merchant, in whose service he displayed unusual business ability. In later years, he became one of the wealthiest men in England. In 1551, he was appointed a factor, or royal agent, by King Edward VI. Charged with the management of the royal debt abroad, he virtually liquidated it by adroit financial manipulations on the Bourse, or stock exchange, of Antwerp. Antwerp or Antwerp, I don't know. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth I in 1559. While serving as her financial agent abroad, Gresham found that his tasks were difficult to execute because of the lower value of English currency in relation to currencies of other countries. So we can reform for disgustingly good stuff here, oh my lord. Lose 3 inflation, begin innovativeness. Okay, I'm assuming that's because we... I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, we went into debt. I guess that was one of the triggers. We had to go into debt and then we got this event. Well, that's kind of really lucky then. Weird how the butterfly effect just happens. Interesting. So we get a base tax in London and we lose some inflation, which we didn't have much of to begin with, but whatever. Innovativeness is nice. Government reform progress, which puts us at, well, we're actually kind of close to getting the next one. Only about 3 years. In those 3 years, will give us deliberative assembly, parliamentarism, royal decree, which I might want to take. Yeah, maximum absolutism. The English monarchy has like garbage absolutism, I think. I think it's like -30, which is dumb. Really, really sad inside, so... Yeah, not very good. Although we can't actually check what the max is yet, I don't think. Maybe we can. I'm looking for maximum... Yeah, 55. Yikes, that is not very good at all. 55 is what it looks like right now, at least. Colony's done. Okay, beautiful. So now that... well, that's Massachusetts, yeah? So New York will take a little while. But yeah, we're kind of done in America for a very short period of time. What we're gonna do is actually... I think start setting up... colonies that we can just use for killing people, pretty much. So, to do that, we actually can't get a claim on anyone here, because France, we don't have espionage ideas. Actually, no, we can get claim on Fulo through this. That's fair, we can do that. I also want claims on Benin, though, which I'll do through the Golden Cape Coast, which I need to take anyway, so... We'll send a guy over, and we'll build, I don't know... Like... Oh, right, you're not actually part of this. What about here? Oh, not enough manpower. Of course, because I'm poor in manpower. Right. Okay. Let me do this, just so I can start creating manpower. Other than that, let's improve relations with Poland. perhaps other people who don't like me as well. So that will be outraged. Okay, we'll go ahead with that. Diplomatic is in about 1 year-ish. Army's under attack. I can't believe... alright, it's you guys, huh? You guys found anything other than the multitude of tribes here? Although Apache seems to be kind of closer than I remember them being. That's a little bit weird. Anyway. Cannon fodder. We need men to fight. Yes, we do. Let's ask France for some men to fight. France will not like us very much, but France doesn't have an opinion in this matter. Because they're also poor, so it's not like they can fight an independence war anyway. It's kind of a mean thing to say. They're poor. You can't rise up. You don't have the money for it anyway. Well, to be honest, they do have a decent amount of income, actually. Their balance is quite solid. They can't pay back for... Well, I mean, let's do the quick math on here. That is 10 times 300. 370 times 10? Yeah. It'll take a little while. I'm sure they'll get there eventually. I'm not going to pay it off. Why would I pay it off? Anyways, so Paris over here, which actually doesn't have... Wait, you don't have a trade port? Oh, that's kind of weird, but alright. Must protect the trade, or we can just get local goods produced because you guys produce paper, which is for some reason the most valuable thing I think we actually have. I don't know why, but paper is exceedingly valuable right now. More valuable than silk. That is dummy. Why is that a thing? 350 is still the base? The base is still the same as a silk? You're joking, right? No, he's not joking. Hold on a second, you're joking, right? Oh wow, the base for paper is higher than silk. That is incredible. Well, paper is really hard to make. At least in the ancient world, it was extremely hard to make. Because you had to like get really thin lines of like timber or something. I don't know, I'm no paper making expert, but I'm pretty sure that was a difficult thing to do back then. Not quite as easy as it is today. To just mass produce paper sheets. Anyway, enough about the weird stuff that isn't the game. Let's go and grab ourselves one more extra thing here, which we could grab the stability again, or just ask for money. Or a consort. Wait, this guy hasn't died yet. Speaking of which, I might disinherit. 520, not very good, but we do have a very suitable 26-year-old 435, and a lot of prestige. So, unless I need prestige for anything in the future, which I don't think I need. No, there'd be no reason. Yeah, we don't really. So yeah, let me actually get rid of this guy. We'll lose the stability, but that's fine. France, of course, would still keep the personal union. Overextension, yeah, that's fine, whatever. And then what we can do is actually use our religion here, which I click on everything but. I'm rather confused. We don't have a consort. Oh, that's divorce, right, of course. Marry a local noblewoman. For a free consort. 333, perfectly average, named Mary. That is the most average thing I think I can think of. Alright, I guess that's cool. Alright then, so we have a queen consort. Hopefully we'll produce a beautiful heir to help us out in the future. Royal marriage from Poland, of course we would love that. We're nowhere even near Brandenburg. Dear Lord. How are you guys so good at that? Because you guys are really good at producing. I guess it's just your Diplo rep, isn't it? Where's your Diplo rep? I don't think I can check that, but I know you must have really good Diplo rep. Honestly. Another royal marriage. Yeah, but that's kind of interesting. Brandenburg gets a 20% chance. Oh right, we need to support our heir once again. 2nd of July. Support the heir. And we don't have a very high chance. 6.6% chance. And yet here's Brandenburg out here with a 20% chance nearly. Jeez, that's really good. Okay, let's get us our next religion conversion for the low price of 1907. God, that's disgusting. That is so expensive. Imagine 208 days of 23 ducats a month. No thank you. I won't be doing that. That's stupid. That is the big dumb. I will not be doing that. Okay, well we have a half year until we grab the next tech. These guys are pretty chill, and I did think I said I was going to over here produce a couple of guys, because I did build the Gold Coast, but I didn't actually make sure no one dies at it, so hopefully no one dies. That's all I can say. That's the whole thing. Taxi for the English West Indies, sure thing. I don't think they're that upset at me. In fact, they love us still, which is good. October and then November, December will roll around. No problem. Decent amount of money. Oh, and there's our next colony, which apparently we get so much prestige from. It's stupid. That is... I'm sorry, did I read that right? Did that say that was 7 prestige from completing the colony? Because that sounds, disgusting to me. That sounds a little bit powerful, in my opinion. Something ain't right here. I don't know. Let me grab the next one, which will not be the expensive ones. It'll be nice and cheap and really bad at converting. Because I think we got rid of that modifier. That helped us out quite a lot. We do still have this, and of course Paris is never going to convert again through this, which sucks, but... Same with this. This is stuck as reformed. We can't get rid of it, I think, until the Age of Reformation's done. I think when you get reformed by a center, you get zeal for the entire age, don't you? No? I'm so confused. Definitely I'm just doing something wrong. I don't know. Maybe I just notice it less because there are no more of those conversion things going on. The center conversions. That's probably it. You just don't notice it as much, but it's still there. So we'll bring you over here. We have some actual upset people, which is weird, but okay there. Now let me also raise more autonomy. Right, yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. It's so important. It's so important because everyone just hates you. Over here, raise autonomy, of course. Over here, autonomy doesn't matter. Here, no, that's fine. But over in these places, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna state them. Not yet, because, I'd much prefer we actually get something out of it, so we're just gonna wait a little while. Austria, royal marriage, please send it to me, because I don't want to have to take a diplomat off. Please? Austria, please, I'm begging, just send the royal marriage. Actually, I think we need to. I think that's actually it. No, hold on a second. Pretty sure it's always like whoever's whatever king or something dies is the one who has to send it again, or it's the one who usually sends it again. So if our king dies, no, hold on, what is it? Isn't like maybe it's the first person who sent it. So like if I send it to Austria, their king dies, I have to send it again. I think that's it. It's one of those two things. I think it's the one I think it's the latter. You know, the second one I talked about. Don't really remember though, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Improving relations. Yeah, we're also gonna have to go into here at some point because these guys are so annoying. Fortunately, you have really good allies. We'll have to kill Morocco and maybe take this stuff from the Mamluks while doing it. Perhaps. Techs are done. New units. The Tercio Infantry. Well, I guess I just stole them out from Iberia, so... Those are mine now. Native uprisings. That wasn't down here, was it? Oh, shoot. Ah, that was. You guys were not prepared for any of this. Any of this at all. Because I just swapped out your unit type, too. I'm an idiot. Oh, shoot. That was either really poorly planned or unlucky. A little bit of both, I'm guessing. Okay, and there goes the Gold Coast. Heir to the throne, Alfred, you are perfectly... you would make a very good, you'd make a very good, duke, you know, our, what are those things called that merchant republics have, or just republics in general? I mean, not you. You're the Serene Doge, which I find funny, but... I guess it's Sforza... Hold on. Captain and Defender. What? That is such a cool title. What the hell? That is a nice title. Captain and Defender. Are you... You're a republic, right? But you're not a... Oh, you're the Ambrosian Republic. Ooh, okay, you're cool. I'm looking for a regular republic. What are those things called? I don't know. I don't think I'll find one. Basically, I guess you're just like an elected duke or something. I don't know. I don't remember the term for them for some reason, but... You would make a very good republic leader because you are perfectly average just like them. In fact, you're below average. You're just kind of garbage, actually. And there goes my timer telling me time is up for today's episode. But basically, yeah, rest in peace, the Gold Coast colony. Didn't really get those guys there on time now, did I? Also doesn't help that, like, every time you move, there's like a 90% chance you're gonna run into something stupid. That's always a lot of fun. So how about we get everyone to... no, if you're already on your way, then, like, stay there, but you should stay. Because, yeah, you always end up having to fight someone. That's stupid. Not as stupid as this war that I'm about to be dragged into, actually, so... are you actually fighting Castile, though? No, you're not. Good. But you are fighting Cyprus. And I do want Cyprus. Okay, we'll see. That'll be definitely a tomorrow's episode thing. So these guys are gonna group up together. Give me one hot second, just a quick minute. To build the two things that are gonna come together over here. Into the Gold Coast, as well as getting our next debate. I would love a colonist, actually. Ooh, the draft. Oh, that is powerful. That is so powerful. I might have to take the draft. Do you realize how much men that is? Do you realize how many men that is? Oh my dear lord, that is a lot. That looks like it might be, That looks like it might be 20 years, I want to say. Maybe 5 years. I think that might be 5 years of manpower. Maybe? Yeah, that's what it looks like. 5 years of manpower. That is really good. That is really, really good. Okay, yeah, let's go for the draft. Church power, no problem. Military support? I'll like to save that for last if I can. Church power, don't care. Armor tradition, no thank you. Populists? Ooh, I don't know about that one. Ignore corruption, yes. That's just 2 legitimacy, no problem. Boom. That is so much manpower. That's going to allow me to keep chaining wars, and I do like chaining wars. As well as I like going over here and dealing with this. Which I did want to actually do, thank you very much. Okay, cool. Alright then, I think that's actually enough for today's episode, so this is Quarbit signing off, hoping you had a fun time here, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a shout out to the $1 patron Quiet Guy, the $5 patron As It Max, and the $20 patron Chewy Shoot. You guys are amazing, and I cannot possibly thank you enough from the bottom of my heart.